Alright guys, so this morning we're going to do a little catch up on orthographic projection. So I've already got you to do these few pages here, just kind of getting yourself familiar again with what we did in orthographic projection. So we've this basically done in the taster lessons. So just kind of understanding how we get the three views. So you did the exercise with the mug or whatever object you used, where you set up your vertical plane, your horizontal plane, your end vertical plane, and you kind of get an idea of when you fold out this little three-sided box. When you fold that out, that's how you get your three views, or that's what that's what's being represented in an orthographic projection with the three views here. So when you fold all them together, you basically have a 3D object sitting inside that's getting projected against all three walls. So this morning we'll do this question here, this one here. So just to start out, we'll have a look what we have. So page 117, question. So it's the second question here, the one on the top right. Pictorial views of objects are shown below. Draw elevations in direction of arrow A. Plans projected from the elevations in the direction of arrow B. So that will be standard. You draw your elevation in your plan, and an end elevation projected in the direction of arrow C. So at this stage, guys, we should know that you have an elevation and you have a plan below it, and then after that you're deciding which side your end elevation is on. So before you start the question, you're going to have to decide that, because you're going to have to know what side of the page to start at. So we'll stick in a few keywords just to begin with. So we have an elevation, and that elevation from back here, we know what plane does it get projected onto. Well, what side of the sheet or what side of the box does the elevation get projected onto? It gets projected onto the vertical plane. So we'll just stick that in there, just to make ourselves, just to link it back to what we've done before. So we go elevation, vertical plane. Alright, and if we think about the box that'll be around that, so if I put the base in that box there, you don't have to listen to your books or notes. So if I put the base in that box there like that, so what will be going in that bottom plane here, the horizontal plane, well, that'll be the plan. Then your elevation will be going onto this side of the box here. So if you remember when you did the flashlight with that mug, your elevation will be going onto that, getting projected against there. And then you've decided what's the third side of the box. So it can either be this side here, or it can be this side here. Well, if they want me to get the end view in the direction of arrow C, well, I'm going to have to project that against this side of the box here. So that's going to be the side of the box. And if you imagine that folded out, you'll have elevation on top, you'll have plan underneath, and your end elevation will be on the left hand side. Alright, so when we're starting our elevation here, plan, end elevation, when we start here, we're going to start on the right hand side to leave room over on the left for our end elevation. Alright, so I can see the height of this is 50, 25, so if we come down 100 to draw our XY line, we wouldn't be too bad there. Okay. So down 100 from the top. Okay, and down my XY line like that. Alright, and then as we said, we're going to have to leave room. We're going to have to leave room for end elevation. So we'll have to leave room for end elevation. So if we came in 100 to start it, we should be grand. So I come in 100. Maybe we could actually do it. We come in 150. So we're not putting anything to the right now. So we come in 150. And it just extend that out there. Just more than what I need. An XY line goes on forever. You just draw how much of it you need. If it's not long enough, extend it out. Okay. So like before, we're going to draw the the box that this is going to go into. So if I look at my elevation here, the highest height is 75, and the longest width is 75, or the longest length is 75. So that's a box 75 by 75. So 75 here. So if you draw it in a box, well, you can't go wrong then, because if it doesn't fit into the box or it's too small for a box, you know you're wrong then. So draw the box that it should fit into. So I got 75 high, 75 wide. So I'll just 2H pencil, extend up, and okay. So there's the box I'm going to enter, and I'm going to mark 2 heights along that. So see here, I've got a 25 going up, 25 and a 50, so that should do me there. So I go up 25, and I'll draw 2H line across like that. And actually, do you know what? I can draw that in H because it's staying. H, there, and that rectangle, I would see all that. Let's see all that, right. Okay, what measurements do I need? So I have my rectangle here drawn at the front, as you can see there. Alright, then up here, what have I coming in? I've got a in 25 from the left hand side. So if I'm looking in here, I have in 25 from the left hand side, and I have in 25 from the right hand side. So I'll mark the two of them off on my box there. So 25 in from here and 25 in from here, so 50. And I'll just draw them up in 2H. Just to give myself. Don't need that for those, need to go to the top actually, but it's fine. Okay, right, so I have all the measurements now I need to be able to draw this elevation, so I can see the line goes straight up to the top. From the top of this rectangle here, if I'm looking in here, I have a line going straight up over 25, and then it joins down to meet this line in here that's in 25. So I'll see that surface and that surface in my elevation. So I'll just draw that. So there's my line going straight up. That. And it goes in 25. And then it goes down to the base where it's in 25 there. Not to the base, but to the top of this rectangle. So there we have our elevation, and if we were putting it in that box, that would be on our vertical plane. So as always, the next move is to project down everything onto my plan. So let's draw that down, longer than what I need. No measurement, just longer than what I need. Alright, so there's my lines projected down. Now, next one is looking straight down. That's B. If I'm just up if I'm that bird that they were talking about earlier on in the chapter, and I'm looking down top of that, what do I see? Well, what's the box that I'll see? Well, the box is going to be 50 by 75. So I'm going to see just 50 by 75 looking down like that. So I'll draw that in. So I'll leave a gap of 20. So I always leave a gap. That 20. It could be 10, it could be 30, but we'll always do 20. It's just handy number to remember. We might change every now and again. Alright, so that distance doesn't matter as long as you stick to the rules. But we'll make it 20. So we come down 20, and then I said 50 by 75. I don't need to measure the 75 because I already have it from my elevation. I projected it down. So if you imagine I'm taking this shape here and I'm spinning it around like that, that's the way it's on my face. So I got the 75 already going across, and now all I have to do is measure the 50 down. 50 down there like that. Mark that over there.